Imagine this. You're on a long flight, the lights are dim, passengers are quietly sleeping. And then suddenly, the captain's trembling voice comes over the speaker. "Ladies and gentlemen, we have an emergency." That's exactly what happened to the young woman in seat 8A. At first, she didn't know she was about to become the center of the entire flight, until everything changed. Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, so subscribe my YouTube channel and let's go. The flight from New York to London had been perfectly normal. Passengers boarded, luggage was stored, and soon the plane was cruising high above the Atlantic Ocean. In seat 8A, a young woman named Emma was peacefully asleep, her head resting against the window. The cabin was calm. Some people were reading, others watching movies, and many, like Emma, were dozing off. No one could imagine that within minutes, chaos would erupt. Suddenly, the speakers crackled. The captain's voice, usually calm and professional, sounded unusually tense. "Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We are facing a medical emergency on board. If there is a doctor or nurse among the passengers, please make yourself known immediately." A wave of whispers spread through the cabin. Passengers sat up straight. Flight attendants rushed down the aisle. And Emma, in seat 8A, slowly opened her eyes. In seat 9B, right behind Emma, an elderly man had collapsed. His face was pale, his breathing shallow. The flight attendants tried to assist him, but it was clear they needed urgent medical help. The captain repeated desperately, "If there is any medical professional on board, please come forward. This is critical." Emma blinked, rubbed her eyes, and then, quietly raised her hand. "I'm a doctor," she said softly. The cabin went silent for a moment, then the flight attendants hurried to her. The passengers around her looked stunned. Who would have guessed that the sleepy young woman in 8A was actually an emergency physician? Emma immediately jumped into action. She checked the man's pulse, gave instructions to the attendants, and used the medical kit on board. For nearly 20 minutes, she worked tirelessly at 35,000 feet, while the captain prepared for an emergency landing if needed. Finally, the elderly man's pulse stabilized. His breathing improved. The cabin, which had been holding its breath, erupted into relieved applause. When the flight landed safely, paramedics were waiting to take over. The man survived, thanks to the young woman in 8A who had simply been asleep minutes before. The captain personally thanked her, calling her the true hero of the skies. So next time you fly, just remember, the quiet stranger sitting beside you might be the very person who saves your life. Thank you for watching this video and like this video and subscribe channel.